So I'm going to use Document Studio to fill in some of these progress reports that I'm writing. It's pretty simple to use. We start off with a template and a spreadsheet. So our spreadsheet has all of our student data in it that we want to input into our template, to our progress report. The thing that we got to do is while we're writing this progress report, we add in these fields, and so we use these curly brackets to show when we want some piece of data to go into the report in that place. What it's going to do is it's going to match up the headings of our Excel spreadsheet or our Google Sheets spreadsheet, and it's going to take the exact value here, and we want to have that exact same value in our curly brackets, and then put my next piece of data. Let's say my F&P level is going to be my value here. And so you kind of get the point of what this is going to look like. Wherever we want to put a piece of data, like a FastBridge score, we just put the field that that piece of data corresponds to in the curly brackets while we're writing this. So I actually have a finished template ready to go so I don't have to type all this out. All right, so this would be my template that I would use. I've got student name, scored a FastBridge score on the most recent fast test, and it's got all of those fields added in there for my data. The one I've got to change is this one here. So we've got student name. That student wouldn't have worked. So once I've got my template ready to go, and my data's ready to go, and it doesn't matter how much data I have, I could go all the way down to 40, 50, 1,000, whatever. It's going to work the same. The only difference is how many free data runs you get, or whatever you call it. If I wanted to add Document Studio, this is where you go to, right there, and this is the extension there. So once I have Document Studio, I go to Open, and then I'm just going to be linking up this spreadsheet with that template, and I'm just going to run a couple of them here. Again, it doesn't really matter how many you run because it's going to do the same thing for either amount. You just get 25 free per week. So I make sure that Document Studio is enabled. I click the Google document that I want, and I'm going to be looking for this PLEP template, and I have that right there. I can check to make sure it's the right one by clicking View, and it is. You can see how many markers it found in there. And then I can change the name to whatever I want. I can have a field be put in here for progress report, and I can also add the date. And then I can make it a Google document so I can change it even when it gets done. And I can put it into a certain folder if I want to by clicking Replace. I'm not going to do that for this one. We're just going to show how this works. And then I can merge documents now. And so you only get a certain amount of documents every week. It's 25, I believe, and I've already used a decent amount testing this out. So I'm just going to click Save and run these two. And we should see a little change over here. There's going to be some links that show up. And so we should have one piece of missing data here for Susan's because it's not going to find any data in that place. So this is what would happen with all of your documents, however many uniques you have in here. Open it up, and I've got Joan scored a 567, which is correct. Most fast test with the 65th percentile. Joan is reading F&P level at grade level K, which is right. So it's all adding in there. And then Susan's should look different. Should be Susan scored a FastBridge test of 456 right there. And then we also have that missing one right here because there was no data in there. So if there's nothing in that field in your spreadsheet, it's just going to leave it blank. But that's how the Document Studio goes. And again, it doesn't matter how many you have. You could do 1,000, 500 if you had I guess the Pro subscription or the Premium subscription to this. But that's how you get Document Studio to write some progress reports or really anything else you need in a document from a spreadsheet.